Hi, welcome to this special edition of Facebook Live. I'm Pavan Duggal, and I'm practicing advocate in the Supreme Court of India, the president of cyberlaws.net, and also the conference director of a unique conference that we are holding every year, being the International Conference on Cyber Law, Cybercrime, and Cybersecurity. Whether we like it or not, cyberspace has become an integral component of our day-to-day lives. In fact, we are also dependent on the internet. The very fact that we are able to address you through Facebook and Facebook Live is a classical example to show how we are so intrinsically connected to the internet. But the moment you are connected to the internet, you have to quickly realize that every action of yours brings across a variety of legal ramifications. From the time I start accessing the internet to the time I start going to a website, I start publishing content on social media to the extent that I even communicate with others using a variety of encrypted apps or even email communication. Almost invariably, any and every act in cyberspace has got its own unique kind of legal consequences. And those legal consequences are what's coming within the ambit of this emerging discipline known as cyber law. As far as cybercrime is concerned, the inventors of the internet hardly have had any clue of how the network is going to be used for potentially criminal activities. No wonder cybercrime has become a de facto mode of operation for a large number of hackers and cyber criminals. But whether we like it or not, the fact remains is that cybercrime costs are increasing with each passing moment across the world. As per one survey, the total global cost of cybercrime in the world by 2021 is going to exceed $6 trillion. And mind you, I believe these are conservative figures. The actual figures could be far more worse. Almost every day, we see millions of attacks happening on computer networks and computer resources, as also communication devices located in different parts of the world per se. That's why cybersecurity is getting so important. Cybersecurity breaches are repeatedly happening. Look all around you in your own local jurisdiction, and you quickly realize that cybersecurity breaches are the norm. And therefore, every stakeholder is now beginning to talk about the importance of cybersecurity. To actually address the emerging cutting-edge legal, policy, and regulatory issues pertaining to cyber law, cybercrime, and cybersecurity, we are organizing a big international conference. This is the International Conference on Cyber Law, Cybercrime, and Cybersecurity. This conference is being organized on 2 consecutive days, being 16th and 17th of November 2017 in New Delhi, India. The venue of the conference is the India International Center at Max Muller Marg in New Delhi. This conference has been organized by cyberlaws.net and Pavan Duggal Associates, which is India's niche technology law firm looking at the intersection of law and technology. And I think this year, this conference is appearing to be very exciting. Why? Because we have managed to get together a vast galaxy of distinguished speakers. We are expecting more than 150 speakers to come and address this 2-day conference. This conference is going to have not just the plenary track, but also will have 3 parallel tracks. In all, we will be having 51 different sessions in the 2-day event. This particular event conference is being supported by more than 87 international organizations, academic institutions, and distinctive stakeholders, including a variety of stakeholders in the UN ecosystem. This particular conference would help us understand what's cutting edge happening in newly emerging areas like artificial intelligence, like Internet of Things, big data, and the like. No wonder this is a great place for you to come if you want to just get to know a majority of what's happening in these cutting edge areas in just about 2 days. The conference website is available at www.cyberlawcybercrime.com. If you want to follow us up on Twitter, the conference handle is #CyberLawConf. I'll encourage all of you to come and join us at the conference. We will be delighted to have you at our conference because we believe that we all have to learn from each other. And these kind of conferences contribute in the evolution of the constantly evolving jurisprudence on cyber law, cybercrime, and cybersecurity. It's a pleasure talking with you today. Look forward to joining you on yet another edition of Facebook Live, which we'll be notifying shortly. Thank you, and have all the best for the rest of your day.